Welcome back to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour, otherwise known as the Mark and Miriam Show. You just heard John Cameron Mitchell singing The Origin of Love from the musical Hedwig and the Angry Inch, which was written by Stephen Trask. And we started this off with Rebecca Luker singing Unusual Way by Maury Yeston from the musical Nine. So where do we start with this?
I'm so excited that you played something from Hedwig and the Angry Inch because I love musicals and I have never heard the songs on this one. I've never seen this show yet.
I saw every production of Hedwig, that is, every cast of Hedwig, when Hedwig opened up off Broadway in New York. It's such an unusual play, and it is a rock musical, and it has a rock band, and Hedwig is a rock goddess, so to speak. And the music was written by Stephen Trask. The play itself was written by John Cameron Mitchell, and Stephen Trask leads the band.
Oh,
Stephen Trask went to Wesleyan University, and he is from Connecticut as well. It's this amazing story, and it's got all these wonderful rock and roll kind of themes to it. But there were so many different people who played Hedwig, and I saw every single one of them. Loved it. And the film is fantastic too, I must say. This song, The Origin of Love, is terrific. It's classic. I think Madonna actually approached them about recording the song, and they would not grant her permission
wow.
they wouldn't grant permission to anyone to record any of the songs from Hedwig. There are no recorded, I do not believe there are any recorded covers of Hedwig and the Angry Inch other than production.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing stuff. And then it moved to Broadway, and I saw the production on Broadway as well. To say this is one of my favorites is an understatement.
Oh, cool.
I think it's one of the greatest musicals of the 20th century, along with the other greatest musicals of the 20th century. I think it's up there with the Rodgers and the Hammersteins and all the others. It is a very, very important musical, and it's touched the hearts of many.
Wow. But I see in your notes, he was the music director and house band member at the New York City club Squeezebox, where they performed with stars such as Debbie Harry, Lena Lovitch, and Joey Ramone.
Yep, the Joey Ramone.
The Joey Ramone.
The Joey Ramone. That is true.
My pseudo cousin.
That's right, your pseudo cousin. Because you are related to anyone with the last name Ramone, even though
Pretty
that's
much.
not his real last name. But yeah, you guys are brothers. Why not?
Yeah,
Exactly.
from another mother.
Brothers from another mother, Ramone.
And we started off with Rebecca Luker, but she's not the connection to the Western New England.
She is not. Murray Yeaston wrote the musical Nine, and which is a fantastic musical. It's based on the Fellini film Eight and a Half. And Murray Yeaston was an academic. He had a degree from Yale in musicology, and he taught at Yale. He was an associate professor of music and the director of undergraduate studies of music at Yale. And during the years that he was teaching at Yale, he was simultaneously writing the musical Nine, which appeared on Broadway and was directed by Tommy Tune. This was a huge hit. I mean, just a major hit. And it starred Raul Julia and a cast of all women. I was too young to see it when it opened, far too young to see it, which is too bad. It breaks my heart. But he was commuting from New Haven, Connecticut to New York City during this period of time because he was teaching and he was working on the show. Rebecca Luker is a wonderful singer and she's a Broadway actress. This is a recording on one of her own albums. I couldn't get the actual recording of just this particular song off of the album itself, but it's a great, great play. And this is a very haunting, beautiful song.
I mean, I love this song. It's like opera meets Broadway. It's got powerful vocals, songs well written, very cool. And another show tune that I'm not familiar with. Never saw 9 or 8.5.
Oh, well, you can see both. They made 9 into a musical too. And Nicole Kidman sings this song in the film.
Oh, wow.
You can watch everything now on TV. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to go to the theater. You can be completely antisocial now and just take in everything in the world except human beings. What can we say?
But I love going out to shows.
I know you are people. If you do not know Mark Ramone, my brother from another mother, he gets around. And I'm not talking about with the ladies, although he does have many lady friends. He goes to see shows. He goes to see shows and goes to festivals. He likes to see live music, and that's what it's all about for us here at the show.
And if anybody wants to invite me to go see Frank Black, I will go instantly.
Did someone say Frank Black?
Hey, who do we have coming up next?
Up next, we're going to hear Frank Black, Los Angeles.
And we're going to follow that up with a band called the Pixies.
No way. The Pixies.